Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching The Witcher Season 2, Episode 8, Family. I think the title was redacted, or it wasn't announced till now, and it hits me in the feels, right in my soul. I feel like it was both 3 years ago, but also 5 minutes ago, that I said, hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching The Witcher Season 2, Episode 1. I'm so excited. Like, how have I already reached the end? I'm so in love with this show. I have adored this season. I cannot wait to rewatch it, to work on fan videos, to watch other reactions. Just, oh, I love it. I am so stressed. The Deathless Mother is free. She appeared to possess Ciri at the very least. She's following Ciri, but I think she jumped in. We've seen what she could do with Yennefer and Fringilla and Francesca, and I am stressed. This show has been so amazing. I have loved season 2. If you have been watching all of my reactions, thank you. I have filmed this all on the 17th of December, so a while back now, but all of the unedited versions are up on my Patreon of both Season 1 and Season 2 if you are interested. But yeah, without further ado, let's go for the finale. I'm so stressed and sad. And excited. Recording picture in picture, the volume exists. Ciri. This is the demon in her head, right? Giving her everything she wants, supposedly. By the time she was safe.
What the fuck's going on?
Watch your mouth, Prince.
It's really you.
No.
She's gone mad.
She finds your weakness.
Uh-huh.
The gaping wound in...
Like sacrificing an innocent child.
She didn't do it, but yes.
Except I couldn't do it. Never thought that I'd feel that spark, that life again, but Ciri, she radiates it. That Melatelis. But we have to protect her.
She will.
I have to protect her.
Yennefer, it's gonna be a long road of forgiveness, but you can make it up to us. Oh my god. Fuck. She wants revenge on all the witches. Make sure no one can do that to her again. It's not Ciri. Fucking hell. How do we save her? This would be Ciri's worst fear. If I love a character, this happens to them. He'll wake up. Or not.
There's a woman out there. An old woman. In a black robe. It's full of...
Oh, Ciri's not Ciri.
Where is she now?
Tell me what you want.
Holy shit! We can't hurt Ciri, don't you dare. I mean, Geralt would never. This is her worst fear come true. For me and him. And Ciri. Oh lord, the planets, fuck. I adore this show with all of my soul.
Can't believe Ciri did this.
She
killed our brothers in our home.
She didn't.
Ain't Ciri.
Grab all the elixir you can find. We don't know what she can do.
Oh Lord Almighty.
When you took Eskel down, it broke me. But you were right. It had to be done. Same as now. Ciri has to be eliminated.
No.
Also a demon.
There are too many medallions hanging on that tree. But spilling Ciri's blood won't bring them back.
It won't.
You thought she was strong enough to be the next Witcher. She can survive this. She needs you.
She does, she's your granddaughter.
I need you.
Yeah, come on, wake up.
Too many squirrels.
Too many squirrels.
He told me his target was Nilfgaard, and I never realised. I never would have thought.
He's just a child.
You saved your own life.
Do we know it was them? Because it could have been Nilfgaard.
Because my head feels like it's lodged between...
Yes, kid, things are serious right now.
...and sexually...
Pretty sure that's got something to do with nipples.
Neutralizes the effects of poisons in the bloodstream.
Then again, if it was up to me, everything would be about nipples.
Jaskia!
This is really serious.
I pulled Ciri into this mess, and I'll do everything I can to get her out of it.
Tell me what to do.
Good.
Fine, Geralt. It's even better than I remember.
Are you sure you're feeling alright?
It's not real, my darling. Siri, please, my darling, you know this isn't real. I don't know you want to stay here and feel safe and loved. Oh,
Your Highness.
poor little
Join me in
boy.
the dance.
She would love to.
She'd go back any day and appreciate what she had. That poor boy. Poisoned by his own mother to save him from a worse fate. But yay, Nilfgaard, they are only good. Siri, my darling, this is too good to be true. It's not just a dream. Wake up.
According to your plan. About it.
He is a crafty, evil bastard.
A reason to live. When Amir arrives, I need to rave. So let me.
If word gets back to Francesca, her head will be on an elven spike.
Where are you, Siri?
She's literally in the main hall by a tree. Or she was. Did he do anything for her?
Geralt?
Oh,
Yennefer
no.
told me to- You're busy.
This one knows how to use it. Oh my god. Oh god.
Siri!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I won't let her have you, Siri.
Oh.
You're in my way.
The trouble is here, Geralt does not want to hurt her.
You can fight this!
Siri, I know.
Same here without.
Well, Yennefer, I don't see how things could get any wrong.
She's feeding off this pain.
It's balance and heat and you can't hear me.
Oh, how many witches are going to be left? Like 2? He'll fight you.
Get to me.
Stay strong, Siri.
Siri, hear him. He needs you.
Siri,
Come on, my
you
darling.
can fight this. Stay strong, Siri.
Oh my god. Trying to give her literally everything she would have ever dreamt of. To try and make her feel safe. She doesn't need Geralt because she has her real family. This is cruel. Oh, they're gonna kill their baby instead. They already have. Are they killing all the babies? That is not justice. For whatever crime
People we can find other ways.
there are. All this will do is cause a giant retaliation. All this will do is make sure humans wish to eradicate every single elf.
Need not always be.
Great, so now all these humans are feeling the exact pain you're feeling. That's worthwhile. They definitely are responsible. You really hurt the king. God, this mother is fucking powerful. That's one way to get him away from Ciri. Yennefer, we need your potion. I love you, Geralt, so much. Oh god.
Vesemir, you kill her. You kill Ciri.
You feel everything.
Yennefer now. Okay, fix the dress too. Good, good.
Our hate is the pain she needs to grow stronger.
Yeah.
Let's not give her what she wants. If you can hear us, come home.
Oh, come home! Oh, she never got to do this.
It's not working, Wolf.
Come back to us, Siri. Can you hear us, girl?
Oh,
Sorry. Stop. I'm not doing anything.
I believe in you.
I swear.
Sorry for what I did.
Be with us.
they're all calling to her.
Stay.
It's not real, my angel.
I'm not going anywhere. All right? I'm staying right here. Just
Siri can't escape unless.
Yennefer.
unless I right this wrong, I can be the vessel
No.
for
Yeah.
her. Pepe. No! Pepe! Don't let us die again.
This is horrible.
We're your family. Let me give you everything I have. I don't know what to do.
Love you, my darling.
I know you're afraid, Siri. But what you see in there.
Don't do this.
She never got to know them.
Belong with us.
She should have been with you.
Together. You, that it is real. It's yours.
It's yours.
We are your family.
I have to go home.
I'm so scared for Yennefer as well. Oh, oh, Siri, my darling. Oh, Yennefer, fuck. Will the mother have any magic if she doesn't?
Siri, we don't have much time. You can do this.
Trust in yourself.
I don't know if I can.
I believe in you.
We all believe in you. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. When I wanted the three of them together, this was not how. Oh lord. Holy shit. If this is the ending, I'm suing.
You are ours.
Siri? Oh, thank Jesus. Thank God. Thank Christ. Thank Siri. They're a family. I'm sorry. Fight me on it. Does she have magic again, or the way the witches called out to her as well? It wasn't just Geralt.
Alive and unsodden.
Oh God.
Why already has his spies looking high and low for her?
I'm just going to say it.
Oof.
Princess Arilla created far less trouble for us when she was dead.
Jesus Christ.
The bounty.
And anyone who protects her.
Jesus Christ.
We got our revenge.
You murdered babies.
A human.
I have some information I think could help you.
Fuck.
There's a girl, Princess Arilla.
Why? And he wants to help elves.
We know that already.
Stop!
Oh God.
Bring him back. The one Etheline prophesied. He's saying she could save us.
Or kill everyone. And it's not her job to save you, although I would like peace. And oh fuckity fuck.
I'll take them back when
When you sacrificed yourself for Siri, you're the only person who's helped to control her powers.
As if I'd trust anyone else with her.
They are a family, whether they like it or
Told us
not.
we were made for each other. She is something more.
She is. I love this show. I love this show. I love this show.
Just tired, Geralt.
I'm tired too, Siri. But what of it? Us three will help each other.
Yes. Yes.
What is destined cannot be avoided.
And I wouldn't want to.
And it shouldn't be.
Can't figure out though.
Mm-hmm.
When did Nilfgaard realize that you were the key to theirs? They knew before anyone else.
Is he the boy that was at the wedding?
We would do anything for the White Flame.
Losing a child is brutal.
Who is he? Is he Ciri's father? Is he...
We can move mountains. Realized I could no longer count on you. To
Oh my
fulfill
goodness.
mission. I'm the one who ordered the death of that elven baby.
Fuck.
I had to find my daughter.
Fuck, I knew it! That fucking hedgehog snake!
Take them away.
I love my show. I want more. I love it. It fills me up. It makes me so happy. It's just the best. I love The Witcher. I love The Witcher so much. I have been watching this all day. Like, I mean, I started at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's my fault it's 1 AM. But I love this show. I love this show. I love this show. I have so many thoughts in my head. The ending. Like, when they were like, how does he know? Ciri, how does he know? I was like, oh, and then we kind of saw that shot and it looked like similar hair to Hedgehog Man. I was like, oh, is it her dad? But then, why would it be her dad? Does that mean Pavette is alive somewhere too? Because when I had my crazy theory that Calanthe had sunk the ship, did they leave their baby intentionally, fake their deaths, so that they could create an empire or something that they could overthrow Nilfgaard and become the true, like, take it further, like, protect Ciri, use Ciri, like, were they weird zealots? Is Pavetta basically, I don't want to have to wait a year, and I'm gonna have to, is Pavetta alive, or is Pavetta evil? Ciri, fuck, I should have known when Ciri called Geralt the father she never had, and now her dad's gonna be like, yo, I'm alive, and I burnt down your city. Oh god, there is so much pain ahead, and just... what did Nilfgaard want from her? But he's a man willing to slaughter a child. He's a man, a baby, even. He's behind every single death. You know, any good that Nilfgaard does is almost a smokescreen to cover up all the evil they're doing. Fuck. Her dad's alive. That adds 1,000 layers to everything. That adds 1,000 layers to that memory of them with the baby and saying their ship was leaving. That makes it seem as though they left Ciri behind and they faked their deaths. Or he murdered Pavetta and faked everything. Though why he would do that, I don't know. But they are behind so much of this. Oh, I mean, at least he is. Hedgehog Man, I liked you. I was rooting for you. We could have let Calanthe kill you because Pavetta was already pregnant. Could have had Ciri regardless. Fuck. Oh my god, Ciri's in for a world of pain all over again. But her true father, the father that has been there for her and has not been there for her in the form of massacring her people and chasing her across a continent, is Geralt. And he's there for her. And his determination that he was not going to let anyone hurt her, this was not Ciri's fault. You know, he would have died before letting anyone hurt Ciri, and that's a dad. That's a parent. I love it so much. But it was like, when he was getting through to her, that got me. But then when the witches joined in, because, you know, she was sort of saying, I want to belong, I don't feel like I belong, I need to become a witcher so I can belong, and they already accept her, she already belongs. Fuck everything. And the lure of family, the lure of that thing she never had is so strong, but it's also, you know, the creature couldn't exist in this world without a host. And that the fact that the family lure was so interesting is if he turns up, if he reveals himself to her in a way that isn't as her father, I mean, to be freaking honest, if he'd just been like, Ciri, it's your dad, I feel like he'd have had a lot less trouble and Ciri would have just gone running along like in season 1. Oh my god, just so much. For the elves, I'm not really supporting them anymore. Like, if that makes sense. In the long run, I am. In the long run, for the elvish people, I want them to find a place to thrive and flourish and have children and make a life away from humans and atrocities, and eventually to be able to establish peaceful relations with neighbouring human nations. But having your baby killed is not does not mean you go and you slaughter 100 other babies. That is not justice in any shape or form. That is evil. And I also can understand, I mean, that something like the pain of losing a child could destabilize you and make you do things that are evil, but I stopped supporting Francesca and Filavandrel when they agreed to that. Even Dara I'm cross with. Not that he's in a position of authority, and he would have been feeling guilty anyway, thinking he was kind of responsible in a roundabout way. It was wrong to murder all the babies. Murdering adults or soldiers, or if the king had a child, I could, in a twisted way, I still wouldn't agree with it because two rights do not make a wrong. I could have understood potentially murdering like the king's child in like a how do you like it, but they didn't even have any proof it was them, other than planted proof. I can't imagine the pain they're in, especially knowing what that baby meant to elf kind, but it was wrong, and as of right now, I don't like them. Basically, I don't like anything. I don't support any political organisation within the world of The Witcher, which is fucking true to real life, isn't it? You know, I think they all have their downsides. Obviously, I don't support Nilfgaard. Obviously, I don't support... Most of these kingdoms are cool with... well, you know, that princess survived after we put bounty on her head and anyone helps her. What is Tissaia going to do when she finds out that Yennefer is one of said people? How did Tissaia end up in that meeting? I feel like there's still a lot going on at the Brotherhood we don't know about that obviously is going to be in future seasons. And yeah, when Tissaia finds out Yennefer is protecting Ciri, how's she going to feel about that bounty? Every single organisation here is selfish and up for their own ends and prejudiced and bigoted and blinded, and it's so realistic and it kills me. So the elves lost a lot in my favour. I can't begin to understand their pain, but like I can rationally like say, I understand it, if you know what I mean. I don't actually understand, like empathise with it. I've never felt that. Thank God, I hope I never do. But it doesn't excuse what they did. It, you know, if I lost a child, even if my child, like if I lost a child, and then I heard another mother going through the same thing, that pain would sicken me. Even if, because the children are innocent, that was wrong in 1,000 levels. And even if even though, it's not an if, we know, humans have committed atrocities against elves in this world. Those particular humans, those babies have done literally nothing. Maybe they should, if they'd kidnapped all the babies to raise their little human changelings, I would be more okay with it. That was messed up, but it's how people act and react. And I feel like, weirdly enough, Fringilla's whole elf movement thing, which was all part of her plan, was the closest I feel like we are ever going to get to peace between elfkind and humankind. Things are going to get bloodier and messier, and given that was season 2 of at least 7-season arc, yeah, I think we're in for a lot of hell before we get there. There's still so many unanswered questions about what's going on at the Brotherhood. Is Triss doing okay? Why was Tissaia there at that meeting with the kings? I guess that's Vogelfort saying he trusts her, but they're kind of sharing the news that Ciri's alive. Then Istrid, we know he's been interested in elves from day one. We know that that's like a passion of his, that elves were wronged and he wants to make it right. That he is trying to help them, I suppose, by giving them information on Ciri, but they're going to want to use Ciri in a way that, again, isn't constructive. It's so frustrating because I do almost feel like had we met her before the baby was murdered, had they found about Ciri, had they got Ciri, maybe they would have tried to find a peaceful solution with her, but now all hell will be raised. She might see Dara again. Interesting. The whole fight scene with the witches, it is devastating to have lost even more witches, it really is. But it doesn't mean that we should put more children through that. You know, if they were reticent about... I don't know if that's quite the right... If they were hesitant to put Ciri through that, to risk Ciri, to cause her that pain and potentially kill her, why would any other child deserve the same fate? It's wrong, in my opinion. I can understand why you would need a strong army of witches. I can get that logic, but couldn't we try and find a better way? I don't know. I'll be interested to find out. But in a way, literally, if they start training these boys now, you're just training them to be slaughtered before they're finished training. But that whole fight was stressful. When he stabbed Ciri, I feel like at this point I'm moderately safe with Geralt, Ciri and Yennefer not dying. I feel like they're quite integral to the plot still, but that doesn't mean that my heart does not stop that I wasn't thinking, what if they shock us? What if they kill Ciri? And like maybe they'd find a way to bring her back in 3, like, you know, or when Yennefer was taking, I was like, what, he said he'd lose Yennefer. Is this what that means? You know, it crosses my mind. But I'm very, like, Yennefer being willing to sacrifice for Ciri, I think actions speak very loudly, and I think the more she shows that she cares about Ciri, that she cares for Ciri, that she's willing to sacrifice for Ciri, the more Geralt will see that she has changed too, that she was desperate and was kind of manipulated, but that she is trying to right those wrongs. And to be honest, I feel like this is one of those situations where if you do good by his daughter, you do good by him, and he will come around a little bit. But the three of them, like, we belong together. We will help each other. Destiny shouldn't be avoided. And I have my little family. Her real dad, I say real dad, he left her. Her biological sperm donor, Hedgehog Man, can fuck off. Just the layers here. Like, when I rewatch season 1 now, there's just going to be 1,000 more layers to it, and I'm just so excited for the rest of it. Oh, I don't know when. I'm so excited for the prequel series. I really am. You know, there's that part of me that's like, but it's not going to have my same characters. And then I'll get into it and I'll be like, these are my babies too. I'm so excited for everything from the world of The Witcher. It's so weird. Normally when a season ends, I get that kind of devastated feeling you get as a child of like, oh, I want my show back, and maybe I will get that later, but I just loved it. It was just so good. It was just so well done, and it's left me with 1,000 questions, but there's no fear of cancellation here. I know we're getting another season. Bloody would. And I mean, given that it was delayed because of COVID, can we get the next season sooner? I doubt it, but I'm so ready. I trust these filmmakers, television makers, but I trust them to make something truly epic. The relationship between Geralt and Ciri is truly special, and, you know, if she could have fought off that, she would have done. And then Yennefer coming into the mix. Ciri truly is the thing that they needed, both in their own personal lives and in their relationship. And then you have crazy Uncle Jaskier, who no one truly cares about, but everyone truly loves, if that makes sense. And the witches, they are limited in number, and Vesemir will have to live with it. He almost killed Ciri, and I get why he did it, and Geralt does too, and it thankfully didn't kill her. Yennefer getting her powers back, I'm so relieved by it. I think an integral part was that she was able to do various things, whether it was trying to make the potion, doing the rock, sacrificing herself, but as a non-powered person, people were still willing to look to her to an extent, and I think had she trusted more in herself, she would have seen more of that. But her powers are part of who she is. It's intrinsically part of her, so I'm glad she has them back, and I think she's not going to take them for granted anymore. The scenes of Ciri reliving her home killed me, because you could so see that where she used to genuinely be late to like events and roll her eyes and not want to have to dance with him, now she's like, I've got to do anything for him to be alive and to be able to dance with him and to have my safe, normal, happy life. But the reality is what's real, and it's special, and they're building something beautiful, and season 3 I'm so excited for. But I almost feel like I need to stop talking because I would just start repeating myself endlessly. But this season has been phenomenal. I adored it with every fibre of my being. I loved season 1, and season 1 had such a promise of Geralt and Ciri being together, and I was like, oh, if only Yennefer was there. And now that is where we've left things. Ciri's father is alive. Hedgehog Man, I'm pretty much, he can, he's not called Amir, he is called Hedgehog Man, and I hope he likes his name. He probably did something to deserve that curse, didn't he? I don't know. Nilfgaard has done a lot that I disagree with. He ordered the execution of a child, of an infant, of a newborn. He has ordered many, many other deaths. I do not like that man. He should stay away from Ciri. And Ciri is going to be so heartbroken because in her mind, yes, she has to admit her family isn't perfect, and, you know, she's been confronted with the fact that, sorry I said I was finishing, she's been confronted with the fact that her grandmother has ordered murders of elves and she hated them, and, you know, she's battling with that. But in a way, her parents, because she never knew them, because she was so very young when they died, they're perfect to her. They're good and they're kind and they loved each other and they loved her, and they would have been the most wonderful parents in the world, and it's going to be so cruel when that gets taken from her too. God, there are just so many strands. I think something I love with this show is they really will just dangle a strand at you, like Vesemir and all that stuff. They're going to just dangle things, thread it in a little bit, but the focus is so far elsewhere that you're picking up so much extra information that it's not going to do anything until later on, and I'm just so ready. It's just so realistically rich in detail, and I love this show. I love Ciri. I love Geralt. I love Yennefer. I love Jaskier, and I really like all the other characters too. I am just, what's going to happen to Kahir and Fringilla? I don't really care, but so much. There is so much in this show, so many layers. I cannot wait to rewatch it, and when I'm editing, I'm going to pick on so many things I missed the first time around. I'm just so excited. If you've been on this journey with me, thank you. It has been a very beautiful day for me. I'm emotional because I just love this show so much. A reminder that you can find all of the unedited versions of my reactions to all of The Witcher on my Patreon. And thank you so much for watching.